Hello everyone, it's Galak from Noctua Al Gaming. Welcome to my channel. I hope everything is going well today. We are back today as the Mughals, and I intend to make my way into more of Europe while tidying up some areas directly near us. At this time, our armies are big, but not as big as I'd like. The fights that are about to happen will be against some of the big players in Europe. It being late game, it takes a little bit of time, but we will solidify our power in our country and our absolute authority and our leader. Get stronger, we will only grab more land for all people who are part of our empire. And those people, you might ask? Everyone. If you like my work, please do subscribe. Now let's get to the gameplay. Welcome back everybody. I am playing the Mughals again because I want to see what the Mughals can do more in Europe. Like what we can assimilate and what it does. So far we can see some of the East Slavic, we can see some of the South Slavic, and the Latin right now, and none of them are surprising. The East Slavic is a land force limit modifier, which is always really nice. 10% added on. The Latin one is institution embracement cost, which no shocker there. And we do want the Levantine here. We definitely want to do that. That's going to take a while because that's all of Arabia and Egypt here, so and the Turks here as well, so we got a lot to work on there. But yeah, we're doing really well. We are of course massive. We're the greatest empire in the world right now. We are the biggest, at least. And yeah, we almost have all of India. We're very close to having that, which is here it is. There we go. Which is this right here. And we're almost there. We're just around the corner there, so that's fantastic. And yeah, things are gonna go well. We're just gonna keep pushing in here. Austria, I believe, is getting beat up by the Catholic League, the Protestant League currently. There's some pretty big names in there: France, Poland, all that fun stuff. Castile is on Austria's side, but yeah, they got beat up. Britain is over there as well. He probably never got on land, of course, because that's naturally how it goes. But for us, we're going to ignore all of them because we're going to go ahead and jump on Hungary here for some reconquest because Castile won't help. And that's going to be the first thing we're going to do in this campaign. So let's go ahead and get this started and reconquest and see what else we can get from Hungary. Let's do this. We are still currently in the war with Hungary. That is wrapping up. We're going to go ahead and conquer something down here from Vij and pretty much just, you know, get the last of the southern India here. And the war with Vij is already over. That was really fast. So that is done here. The war with Hungary is over. We're going to just take this one land right here. So if he gets eaten, we can release him and get all the scores back. So that being said, we're just going to go ahead and hit war rep, all that fun stuff. We just had global trade hit. So yeah, that's amazing. It took an extra year. That's fine. And of course it happened in our node in Persia because we're 81. And I think the next one is probably the English channel at 71. So yeah. Persian trade node is such a powerful node, especially when you control all of India here. As you can see, all this money just flows right into Persia. It's absolutely amazing. So we're going to get 100 of everything. And now we're going to start getting global trade spreading. Unfortunately, it's going to take us a good while before we can actually embrace it because, well, we're a big nation. But we'll get there. With the age of Reformation coming to an end, I'm going to go ahead and start the golden era because I think it's a good time to do it. We'll be using the maximum absolutism out of it more likely. And the power costs are going to be nice. Morale of armies, navies, all that good stuff, and goods produced. So yeah, that's going to do well. We're making a ton of money here, just loads of money. It's that time again. We're going to go ahead and declare war on the Ottomans. And we're probably just going to eat Dawasar if we can. We're going to white peace Bengal so we can go after them again in 5 years and reset our truce timer with the Ottomans for 5 years and keep eating some of the Ottomans here. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll take it for that and let's get this started. For our next government reform, we're going to go ahead and pick up the plus 250 governing capacity, because there's no way I'm going to be able to say that without butchering it. So we're just going to do governing capacity here. This war with the Ottomans is over. We're going to go ahead and take all this stuff to the north here. We're going to be a little overextended. It should be fine. We'll be fine. It'll be okay. We recently just got done with our Ottomans war, so we're gonna go ahead and do some conquest in Oryat here. I want to get the Tartar stuff, which is these two right here. Right here we need the Serbian stuff, but we'll be good to go. I'll probably take a good chunk out of them too. We're gonna return cores and see what we can get, and maybe we'll start also moving into China here. So let's go ahead and do this. We just started a war with the Oryats. We're gonna go ahead and just attack Kazan since we're already at war here, and eat the rest of them too. And that's the war with Kazan over. The war with Oryats over. I'm gonna get a really wonky peace deal out of this. It's only gonna cost us 89 admin here, so we're gonna go ahead and pick this up. You know, I just noticed QQ is still around down here, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take him out real quick. And that's the war with QQ. It literally took like maybe like a month. We're gonna go ahead and declare war on Bengal now. We're just going to take what we have claims on here. We'll just do it for Assam up here and just go ahead and do that. This will also reset our truce timer with the Ottomans, which is kind of more of what I'm after more than anything. But yeah, we'll get this done real quick. We're currently in a war with Bengal. I want to go ahead and finally get this reconquest for Syria here, and we'll start eating into the Mamluks as well. We'll just take a nice chunk out of them down here, and yeah, we'll start moving this way as well, because we do want all this stuff down here for the Levant. Is it Levant? The culture that we want here. Yeah, Levantine. There it is. That's what we want. We got a long ways to go before we get it, but we might as well start on it now. All right, the war with Bengal is over. We're gonna go ahead and take all this coast right here and most of their Tibetan lands. Call it good. Unfortunately, both of these wars are ending really close to each other, so I'm gonna wait till they decide, hey, we want a peace, and I'll start getting war exhaustion. Now that I got all that land done and annexed over here and cored, we're gonna go ahead and end our war with the Mamluks here, and yeah, we're gonna take a nice chunk out of them over in the peninsula over here. I mean in the peninsula, in Arabia. There we go. My brain will get there eventually. So we're gonna go ahead and core all of this up now. Now, I've been sitting on my idea for a moment. I've been trying to debate doing religious. While we would get some good use out of it because of all this over here, because we're using Diplo to take land right now, which kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world. We could do a military or an admin very easily right now. I'm still trying to annex my vassal. Unfortunately, Byzantium was sieged down by rebels, so we weren't even like annexing him for years at this point, maybe even a decade, until I noticed. Silly goose. So we definitely want to go with an admin or a military idea. I'm leaning offensive right now because I would like to have more soldiers so I can go to war a little bit more often. We get that discipline, of course. Siege wins wars. Or I was going to do religious or humanist. Humanist would be really nice because we just wouldn't really get rebels, but you kind of want rebels to get absolutism. So it's like one of those weird things that you want to do, but since we'd be taking so much land, we would get rebels, and we can, you know, push them down and whatnot. What is it? Harsh treatment them, and we can get our absolutism up easier. But for now, I think I am going to go ahead and do offensive, and we're just going to roll with that because it's definitely one of my favorite ones to pick. It's time to finally declare on the Ottomans again. I waited almost another year because I was sorting some stuff out. So we're going to go ahead and attack him for Biga here. We're going to take the lands to the north, probably take his Gaza stuff down here and start eating to this. Definitely try to get Kirbis. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to, But since technically it's, if I get ISIL, I think I might be able to, because I have to have a fort in that area and there's 3. So we'll see. This war with the Ottomans is over. Unfortunately, I can't get the island down here. The Mamluks got it. We'll just have to get it the next time around. That's fine. We'll just end our war here. For first point, we're going to go ahead and pick up a harsher treatment here so we can lower our separatism here. It's only going to cost 5, which is amazing. So now we can put a little points in that. That's one of the reasons why I kind of wanted to not do humanist, at least right now. We can pick it up next and then not have to deal with it as soon as we get our absolutism up. But for now, we're going to do that. I also changed the government reform for legitimation of power here to Leviathan for that 33%. So we got 83% reduced cost for harsher treatments here, which makes it really, really cheap. And each time we click that, we'll get a point of absolutism, so we could skyrocket it up. I'm at 55 max right now, which is pretty good. We are currently getting rid of our stuff here, our estate privileges, and yeah, we're just gonna keep going from there. I'm just gonna get rid of this one when I annex Syria and Kazakh. We won't have any more vassals then, so that'll be fine. And then I'm going to keep getting rid of these guys because they just had some influence pop up earlier, else I would have been taking these over. So my loyalty just wasn't high enough. I'm going to go ahead and declare war onto Hungary here. He just got declared on by, it looks like, Austria. So I want to get at least, I'm hoping that Austria will shrink him down. If not, I'm not going to take box there. I'm gonna let Austria take that. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna grab this and see what Austria takes, and then we're gonna turn him into a vassal, and then we're probably gonna go into Poland with it just to make it easier to start growing over here in Europe. I just finished my military idea. We're gonna go ahead and just pick up these military policies here. That spy network construction is actually really useful, and diplomatic reputation is always nice. We're gonna get trade efficiency and movement speed, which is awesome. Well, unfortunately, Austria decided to vassalize Hungary. He did make it a little smaller, so it's gonna be not as much AE. So we're gonna go ahead and just take this, and instead of vassalizing him that way, we'll just release him. He'll be okay. I just want to start getting my foot in the door over here a little more. I really need to start getting over here into Europe. It's a little crazy over here. There's just a lot of big nations right now, which isn't surprising. France being the big monster he normally is. I just noticed that my timer is up with Bengal. I actually moved over there to go fight Poland, and then I looked again. I thought it said 37 for me, but it was 37 for Ayutthaya. So we're gonna go ahead and go in and take over some stuff from Bengal, and we might as well do Guj up here. Yeah, we'll probably just go ahead and take like all this stuff over up here real quick. Make it easy, make it quick, and we'll also make a timer with Ottomans go away. We'll reset her to 5 years, which is a lot better. So we'll go ahead and just take Ava here. We'll do Guj, we'll do Kam, we'll fight. We'll have to fight Shun. That's no big deal. We can fight him. Not bad at all. So let's go ahead and get this started. The war with Bengal's over. We're gonna go ahead and take all of this land right here and call that good. All right, now that we're done with our war with Bengal over here, we are finally going to attack Poland. It is going to be a fairly big war. I'm pretty sure we should be okay. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I have beat Aragon once, but they do have a lot of cannons, but I think we'll be okay. So let's go ahead and see if we can do this. We'll try to get Pest back here, and yeah, we'll just try to get this going. This war with Poland is finally over. It took me a good while. It started in 1632. It's not too bad. 5 years for having to fight Aragon and Poland and this little nonsense that's happening over through here. That's fine. We'll go ahead and take some money from them. That doesn't have to be. Oh, well, you know what? We won't take any money from them. It's fine. We are going to take this strip up here. That stopped being Hungary cores. It is the way it is. I probably won't be able to core those at all, so I'll probably just hand it over to Hungary, and then we'll just annex them as soon as Kazan's done, and then all that land is ours now. So unfortunately, the last thing you guys saw was me hitting Poland. Some things happened after that. I was recording, and for some reason it didn't record the video. I'm not sure what happened, because I did it just earlier and it was fine. I even did a test, and then it was just black when I converted it. The video file itself would show that there was stuff there, but when it got converted, it didn't work at all, and I'm not sure what happened. So I'm gonna do a little rundown of what happened. Ottoman's dead. Mamluks on the ropes here. We almost killed off Russia. We have not touched anybody over here too much. We annexed Naples here, Kazakh, all that good stuff. We went into Aragon here and took them out. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened. These wars in Europe are brutally long because, well, they have a ton of manpower, of men. So that's sort of what's doing it in for me. So I think I'm going to somehow get into France, and we're going to also get into Castile here. And we're going to see if my video decides to record this time. And now it's time to go ahead and declare war onto Castile here. We don't want him joining a coalition at all. So we're going to go ahead and just jump in on this. Our war is finally over with Castile. I've pretty much been sitting on this war score. I lost it. I got it back. But we're going to go ahead and do this peace deal. I'm tempted to get more, but it's like, I don't want too many people joining the coalition because France will definitely join it then. But maybe if we take these islands, it won't be as bad. Let's find out. Yeah, it's not gonna be bad if we take these islands. Yeah, it's not affecting it. The Germans, it looks like. Let's see if we get some Germans. No, we don't get Germans. We just keep these 5 people. I'm happy with that. I could get some islands from him for funsies. There we go. Let's just keep going then, huh? Let's see. We can get this one. 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 No Germans? No Germans. What about these 2 islands? Nope. All right. What about that island? Oh, we can do that island. Okay. All right. We can probably get that island. All right. The war with Castile is over. We're going to get the same people in the coalition. That's fine. We don't really mind that. We are going to take all the Philippines and stuff over here for funsies and go ahead and take that. And there we go. And then our next war is actually going to be with Portugal, because we could do Portugal. We can now do imperialism, which is fantastic. So we're just going to go ahead and start this. I'm going to get troops over to Lithuania over here because he is going to come over here and start sieging. So I do got a 60k over here. That's half of his army, but we do want to overwhelm him and all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and do the capital here. We just have to worry about the Pope, Lithuania, all that stuff. That's fine. And yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. This war with Portugal is finally over. I didn't realize I needed a fort down here, but it did let me get the Tiki war score a little more. And that's going to be their full annexation. There we go. They are now gone. Just only 82 overextension. So That being said, I did have 3 hours where unfortunately you guys didn't see what was going on, but I did invade into Europe here. We really hit Iberia. I was really hoping that I would get into France. Maybe I'll keep going. I am enjoying this, and I kind of want to see if I can beat France. I would like to see at least how far I can get within like the next 100 years. I think would be interesting. It's not too bad. I think I have like just a couple wars like Somalia if I want to get rid of him. He's been raiding me, so he was like going to be like my next target. Kilwa's allied to France, so I was probably going to co-belligerent Kilwa and just take as much land as I can off of him. He's probably like 2 or 3 wars, just 2. That's nothing. So Kilwa would be like under my control then. Yeah, it wouldn't like a lot of this isn't too bad really. Like Shun is 3 wars, and he'd be easy to attack Mughal, attack again, and to take it from him. I'm gonna take more land in 5 years, so he wouldn't be too hard. A lot of these guys would not be too hard to take over. It'd just take multiple wars going on, and that's it. But yeah, a lot of these South Asian guys are just 1 or 2 wars total, so it wouldn't be too hard. The biggest, I think the biggest pain in the butt would probably be Great Britain, because it's just getting to him would be hard. If he has all his troops on the mainland, I would have to land probably in Ireland and then spread out from Ireland and go from there, and just build so many boats to fight him. But we do technically have colonies now. We have the Caribbeans, Peru, and Rio de Plata, which is really neat. They are somewhat loyal. It's basically their tariffs. If I just decrease their tariffs, we'd be fine. We're fine right now. We would just need to get our reputation with them up, how they feel about us, their opinion, sorry, and just go from there. But yeah, we have 3 of them. What is it, 4 of them? Oh, we have Australia too. Look at that. Wow. And then Castile just got beat up by Great Britain here, so they would be, oh, I can fully annex them in the next war. That's cool. So I would also have Brazil here, and then I think he just took this from Castile, but I would also get New Castile here and all these guys, which would be really interesting. But yeah, this Mughal campaign is going great, other than my recording messing up. It's been going really smooth. Not surprising. I mean I'm at 9,000 dev right now, which is absolutely a monster. I have an economic hegemon. I'm making 688 ducats a month. I've built so many projects. I built the Suez Canal, so now I can just zip through there, which made it a lot easier getting over here and messing with this stuff, because I had to get this island right here for Castile, and that was a mistake on my part. That's why that war took so long, because I got it, lost it again, got it. It was a nuisance. But yeah, things are going fantastic. I'm pretty sure if we look at the ledger, that is not the ledger, income comparison total, we're dominating. I'm not surprised Great Britain's up there, and because, well, he does technically have the best node in the game. Not as good as mine, just because I am bringing the wealth of India over, as well as the Arabian here. And yeah, things are going well. We are definitely the biggest army. I can have a land force limit of 712 now, because I got those colonies. Oh, that's really nice. So we're definitely going to increase that. And in the next one, I'm definitely going to be waging multiple wars, just over here, over in Asia, down here. And I'm just going to keep growing, because I can. It's going to be painful, but I haven't done it since my first world conquest. So I feel like why not do it now? So wherever you are, I hope that you're having a great morning, a great evening, or a great night. Bye.